Hey guys, Dennis back with a brand new video. So today I'm going to show you how to use a Barreto log splitter. This one I rented from Home Depot. And this is what she looks like. I have a bunch of spruce and some maple in the yard here I need to split up, and it was just a little too time consuming with a maul and a wedge. So decided to rent this. It's fairly cheap. It's towable, so if you have a truck you can get it to your site of where you're splitting your wood fairly easily. And I'm going to show you how to start it up. So you have a few different controls here on the left side. This is your choke, on and off. This is your fuel. When you're all the way over to the right, that is on. Over to the left is off. This is your throttle. And there is a little sticker on here. It shows you min and max. So all the way to the left is full throttle. And the most important one here, so you're not pulling and pulling and pulling and wondering why it's not starting, is the on-off switch. So you want to make sure this is on first. So since that's on, I'm going to show you the rundown here. So next step would be to turn the fuel on. Then you want to turn your choke on to the left here, especially if it's a cold day like today. And we can leave this on min throttle. It should start up. So I'm just going to give this a tug. Kill our choke now. Move our throttle up, or we can leave our choke on. Alright, so I turned the speed of this down so you could actually hear me. So you have a few things on here. So you have a safety here. This is your lever to bring this back and forth, but in order to activate ram on this, you have to press the safety down here, and it allows you to push this forward. See if I can do this with one hand so you can see. So as you push this forward, you'll see the ram comes out. It does not auto retract. You have to pull the handle backwards to retract it back all the way. Now this does have one other feature here. You can actually pull this pin raise the splitter vertical, which is really nice if you have some large pieces that you can't lift up onto it. Alright, so I'm going to go hands-free now and show you what this looks like in action. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to tip this vertical. So obviously with it not running, all you want to do is push this pin forward, and this handle right here, you lift it up. Now it's a little tricky here because it doesn't just snap down into place on the bottom. You actually have to push from the handle here and bring the whole thing forward to get it to lock in. Now there's another pin on this side. This pin will go into here. And then you can just take your log and roll it over. notice the lighter colored stuff right here, that's all the stuff I split today. So basically all of this in about an hour. All right, and I want to show you how maneuverable this is. It is pretty heavy. I think this website says it's about 800 pounds, but when you have your support down here, you can just grab your handle. You can spin this thing around pretty easily to get it where you need to go. It's kind of hard to push from this side, but it's a lot easier to pull. So instead of me driving on my lawn, putting ruts in, I'm gonna just pull this thing. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys this thing in action when it's set up for vertical and splitting some larger pieces. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to put this back down after you have had this vertical. So that same locking pin needs to be pulled back, and you can rotate, you can pull this back and then rotate it up, and it grabs the stop here and it keeps it from being engaged. And then all you do is pull on this a little bit and lower it slowly, and then make sure your other pin is locked in place. And that's it. Super simple. Alright guys, so all that wood that you saw in the beginning of the video in the front and everything that was in the back here took about 4 hours. I had a buddy come over, definitely sped things up. He helped kind of roll the larger pieces from this maple tree that got cut down over to the splitter, and he moved it around in the bottom of the splitter while I was operating the controls. Definitely went a lot faster. But obviously just plan on how much time you're going to need this for. You know, they rent this in a 4-hour block. I believe they will charge you an additional hour if you bring it within 5 hours. They just charge you like a flat rate for that additional hour, but I think after the 5th or 6th hour is when it switches to the full day rental price. Also, don't forget, you want to make sure you wash this down and either blow it off or whatever. You know, you want to bring it back clean. As clean as when you left the store. Otherwise they do charge a cleaning fee. Alright, so I also split this file over here and the one at the start of the video in front of the house here, and I used less than 2 tanks of gas. Now to shut this off, all you have to do is flip this. That's all you have to do to shut this off. And then when you're done, you want to make sure to flip your fuel switch over to off. I mean, you could probably just leave your throttle where it is. I just have a habit of putting it back on slow. And then all we got to go do is clean this up. So I'm probably just going to take my backpack blower and blow all of the big stuff off of here. Stuff does collect here where the wood catcher is, inside of here. So I think the backpack blower will take care of most of this, and then we'll give it a quick hose down, and it's good to return. And that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video was useful, and if you're looking to rent a wood splitter from Home Depot. Highly recommend it. Totally worth the money. I would have been here for probably a week splitting this by hand. It's quite a bit of wood. Thanks for watching, guys.